Okay, so here's a story. One time I was in college. I wanted to get into drinking coffee. I didn't like coffee. It tasted bad, but drinking coffee was really cool. Everybody knows that. If you like drink coffee, you're like pretty suave. Everyone thinks, oh wow, that guy drinks coffee. He's really like cultured and stuff. And I didn't drink coffee, so I thought I'm going to drink some coffee. I'm going to like pretend that I like it, and I'm just going to like get into the habit of it, and then maybe everyone will think, wow, he's a really cool guy drinking coffee and stuff. So that was the goal. I was alone in the cafeteria. My friend from college, John, was going to meet me, and he sent me a text saying, hey, I'm on my way. Meanwhile, I decided I'm going to fill up a little mug of coffee from the coffee machine in the cafeteria. So I went and I got my mug, and I went over to the coffee machine, and the coffee machine said, like, a little red light was on that said, like, out of order. So I thought, oh man, the coffee machine's out of order. And I saw there was a couple other machines that looked kind of similar to the coffee machine, but they had other flavors on them. So I thought, oh cool, there's like different flavor coffees and stuff. And I looked at the different flavors and I thought, oh, this one sounds good, French vanilla. So I filled up my mug with coffee, and as the coffee was coming out into my mug, I thought, it looks kind of like milk, that's weird. But I didn't know a lot about coffee, so I thought, well, maybe some coffee just looks like milk. I don't know. I'm not a coffee expert. I'm not going to judge people who drink milk-colored coffee. So I filled up my mug, and I went back to my seat, and I was just sitting there alone waiting for my friend John. And I texted him, and I said, hey, John, my coffee looks kind of funny. It looks white, like milk. I was just tasting my coffee, drinking it a little, and I noticed it was cold. So I thought, oh, it's cold, weird. It tastes like really sweet vanilla milk, which is so good, but it also hurts because it's so sweet. Like 1,000 fairies kissing the inside of my mouth. It was wonderful, but also terrible. And I drank the whole thing. So my friend John came, and he was like, hey, what were you talking about? Like, your coffee is white? That's weird. And I was like, yeah. Hey, show me what machine you got your coffee out of. And I was like, okay. So we walked over to the coffee machines, and I said, I went to this coffee machine right here. It said French vanilla, and I thought, oh, that sounds really good. So I filled it up. It was cold, and it was like this weird white coffee, but I thought, because it's French vanilla, maybe it's just white. And he was like, you filled up your mug with that coffee from that machine? And I said, yeah. And he was like, yeah, that's not coffee. That is creamer. And I didn't say anything. And then he said, you just drank a whole mug full of creamer, bro. So I felt pretty dumb. But on the bright side, I went to Starbucks for the first time the next day. And I didn't know what to get because I didn't know any coffee words. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to get some coffee from Starbucks. The girl at Starbucks was about my age. And she was like, hey, how can I help you? What do you want? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know anything about coffee. So, like, I don't know. What do you recommend? She was like, no worries. I'll hook you up with the good coffee. And I was like, oh, sweet. I was like, how much do I owe you? And she was like, oh, don't worry. I'll give it to you for free. And I was like, oh, wow, thanks. I drank it, and in some small way, I deserved that free coffee because I drank a whole mug full of creamer the day before. Sometimes you do dumb stuff, but you also get funny stories, which is the main takeaway from this. There's not really a good moral here. I'm sorry. But, yeah. Anyway, this was really off the cuff. I didn't write a script for this one. So, hopefully you liked it. I don't know. But if you did, that's cool. Okay, I have to stop the video at some point. So, yeah. Thumbs up, subscribe, do the YouTube stuff, and have fun out there. Okay, bye.